All right, folks, here we go. We're just going to jump right into it. We've got to talk a little bit about Dominaria Remastered. And we're going to crack a box, talk about it. And also, got to talk about Phyrexia All Will Be One coming out. That is looking really spicy. The full set will be out tomorrow. We've gotten a bunch of good spoilers. We have all the Phyrexia cards up for sale, pre-sale in our store, Las Vegas Cards and Collectibles. So if you need any of those and you want them right away, you can pre-order with us. For now, though, we're going Dominaria Remastered. And this really is a set that it's just a set for the players. That's what I think. Boom, Hinterland Harbor. Nice little retro frame, Mind Stone, Island, and a token. I'm going to put aside any of the commons and uncommons, and then I will sort those in piles like so. Prices have come down quite a bit. I've waited to do a bunch of openings, videos, until things kind of stabilized. And I just wanted to give you all my thought on this set. Oh gosh, right away. Borderless Force of Will. Okay, well that's the card we want to hit. That's the card. The Force of Wills are still holding like a normal version from this set, like $65. So that's pretty dang strong. The borderless version, of course, has a premium. There's all sorts of good uncommons. Yes, they've all come down in price a bit, quite a bit. But this is really a set for the players. Stores who ordered a lot and plan to crack these and sell them for singles, unless you did it right away, like if you pre-sold the cards and then cracked your packs, you did well. But if you waited and were going to crack them on release day and then list everything and spend all the time doing that, you probably got hosed. Like, the prices have come down significantly from release. So my thought on this, first of all, Street Wraith. Like, you can get a bunch of Street Wraiths for like 25 cents right now. Great card. I think this is overall really good for players. And you know, every once in a while there has to be a set for the players, right? Like, other sets are great for card shops to sell singles and make their money. Wizards pretty much makes every set about them these days, where they make all the profit, and it's not particularly good for the player or for the store, LGS. This one, though, was really for the players. I think the reprints, unless you're a player beautiful Spirit Link. These retro frame foils, by the way, look identical to the 90s foils. It's unbelievable. I can't believe how awesome these are. And they don't curl. Like, look at this. Like, when you pull a foil out of like Baldur's Gate collector packs, they're already curled. Original Commander Legends were like the ultimate Pringle. These are absolutely gorgeous. Super good quality. Really impressive. But yes, this set, I'm telling you, is for the players who waited and are buying singles now, because they can now buy all of the tutors, like Enlightened Tutor. Those are like 15 to 20 bucks, right? Depending what frame you want. And that's like half off from where they were just a few months ago. And I know a lot of people are frustrated with the prices coming down, but sometimes it's a good thing. And I think this one is actually, like, I'm a person, I was hoping to sell a lot more singles, and it didn't really pan out because the prices came down so much. I just kept my boxes sealed. sold some, but mostly kept sealed boxes. And I think this is going to be a great set long term. I really do. It's a great set to draft. It's going to have a lower print run than every other set that comes out this year, every other non-specialty set at least. So when these dry up, the prices are going to bounce back. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Beautiful mystical tutor right there. Nice little, it's like 10 bucks now. That's great for a player. Honestly, it's not great for me selling them, but for the players who want a $10 mystical tutor instead of a $20 mystical tutor, it's great. You can pick up your cards. You can build more decks, expand your collection. It's overall a good thing for MTG as a whole. Denizen of the Deep, bulk rare. So yeah, I'm not bitter about it. I think it's a really fun set to play. And one thing I will say, these prices right now are not going to go lower, right? The prices of everything that's just gotten, all these tutors like we're talking about, the Urza, the Crop Rotation, great card. There's so many good uncommons. Yawgmoth, all the best cards. I am convinced that they are as cheap as they're ever going to be. Like, I don't think they're going to reprint those cards for a couple years. So whatever this bottoms out at, this might not be the very bottom right now, but I'm telling you, like, within the next month or 2 or 3, whatever, sometime in the foil rare Joel Rael, sometime soon, it might have already happened, because I've actually seen cards starting to come back up, like Vampiric Tutors have been selling for more than they were last week. So there are cards that are already bouncing up, and if you want some of these cards for your collection, I think this is a great time. And if you want to invest in them long term, you might have to wait a while, but I do think these cards are going to rebound. I bought up some of the older version of the tutors and things because I think people were panic selling them, and I think the older cards just hold up value better. Nice opposition, that's a good rare. Some of the older cards will just, the vintage artwork, all that stuff, they'll hold up a little bit better. And so I bought some of those up. I think those are a good buy. And yeah, I think all in all, this was a really successful set for the players. So many really good cards that you can now get for cheap. Didn't really do great for the sellers, which hopefully there's your LGS really needs a product every so often, like a nice Nature's Lore here. These are great cards. Last Chance and the retro. Really like these retro frames. Really cool. The LGS just you gotta throw them a bone, Wizards, every once in a while. Give them, I think if they do secret layers giving secret layers to LGSs would be such a great and just like a generous show of, I don't know, just throw them a bone, Wizards. Throw some love the Street Wraith. So cool. Just throw the LGSs a bone. Come on. Give them the secret layers. That would be so much better than the way they do it. Secret layers would be at your LGS. You could go pick them up. Your LGS would make money. Everyone would be happy. But Wrath of God in the retro. That's fun. Snap. But yeah. This box, 1 tutor, a Force of Will, tons of just good commons and uncommons. Goblin Matron, the Windborn Muse. These lands, by the way, I really love these lands. Some throwbacks, some old artwork in the retro frames. I've sold a lot of the lands. Really, really nice looking Snap, Street Wraith. Goblin Matron, Damping Sphere. Like, look at all these really good common and uncommons in these packs. Sneak Attack. There's a nice mythic. Great card. If you haven't checked out our eBay store, this is a good time to do it. Las Vegas Cards and Collectibles. Just check it out. What I do with, I'm pulling aside all the best cards, the most expensive cards that I can sell for some money. Here, and then a lot of these cards, then I pull out any cards that I know I'm sold out of. I'm sold out of a bunch of the lands. All of these cards though, the bulk, the rares, tons of good uncommons, commons, foils, all these rares up here. I put them in these bulk auctions and I just auction them off starting at 50 bucks. So it's a really good way to experience this set for cheap without buying an entire booster box. Really cool Helm of Awakening. Throw that in the bulk though. I have a bunch of those. Someone else can enjoy that for cheap. But I just think it's a really good, I really like giving cheap options to my YouTube subscribers and to my eBay store subscribers. So I usually start them at like $35, $40, $50 per auction. Just, you know, depending how much stuff, how much weight. Nantuko Shade. Awesome retro foil. Not a very good card, but the Shade was quite popular back in the day. So yeah, check out those auctions. I think they're really just full of like 4 or 5 pounds of cards, all packed fresh, all very playable. Throw these two in there. Just check them out. They're really cool. And it helps us get rid of cards quicker rather than listing them all. It's good for everyone, it really is. And then we're going to be doing the same thing, these bulk auctions for All Will Be One. We're going to be starting our box openings and beautiful counterspell. Having a lot of box opening videos for All Will Be One and selling tons of bulk collections. A lot of good stuff coming. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. And we've got a lot of good stuff coming. I'd love to hit a, let's see, what do we want to hit? A lot of Chain Lightning, Turnabout, Icy Manipulator. Ooh. Borderless Gamble. Love that little goblin. Beautiful. How about an Urza's Incubator? Or a Vampiric Tutor. Those would be nice and spicy. Festering Goblin. Ooh, a nice Elvish Spirit Guide. Such a good uncommon. Like I was saying, these cards are as cheap as they're ever going to be. I would buy these up. If these are cards you foresee needing in the future for any decks, just buy them now. They are not going to get cheaper. Frantic Search, Goblin Matron, Faceless Butcher. Another Turnabout Nut Collector, another Mythic. What is that, 3 Mythics? Unless I missed one. I very well could have missed one. Especially if it wasn't a very good card, but I think we've only got 3 Mythics. But we do have the Borderless Force of Will. All right. Stroke of Genius. Juggernaut. Throw the Stroke of Genius in bulk. What do we got here? About 8 packs left. Chain Lightning. Icy. Sylvan Library. Oh, baby. There's a Mythic. Mythic number 4. The Retro Sylvan Library and a beautiful retro foil Goblin Matron. I'm telling you, these boxes are loaded. They are loaded. And we could find out. I know there's another. I think there's a restock coming, and it's not huge, but it's not also not tiny. It's going to be like 30% of the original first wave. But you know, this product sells pretty well, and I think when it dries up, and if these cards start going back up in price, which I know they will, there's just so many good cards in here that are playable in all different formats. Isolated Chepo. Once these start going up, I'm not going to say if, when they do start going up, these boxes are going to go up significantly. You know, if it's a year or two from now, so be it. But this is a great product. It really is a great product. Yawgmoth, holy smokes. The Yawgmoth, the Sylvan, the Borderless Force of Will. Got a bunch of the lands. Oh my goodness, what a box. Tons of good uncommons and commons. See a Jester's Cap in the retro. That'll go in our bulk auctions. Get these lands. All right, last 3 packs. Let's see if we can hit one more mythic. Or, oops. Let's see what else. A tutor? Another rare tutor? Royal Assassin. Bulk rare. It's a cool card though, especially in the retro. Get it in our bulk collections for pennies on the dollar. Rith's Grove, and I like these uncommon lands. Crawl Space, Frantic Search. All right, last pack. We got 4 mythics. Can we hit a 5th? How about Urza? Ooh, Glory in the close, and a cool Mind Stone. All right, that's it for today. We're going to open a couple more boxes this week, and then it's right into Phyrexia All Will Be One. If you want to pre-order, Las Vegas Cards and Collectibles, and catch you on the next video. Thanks so much.